Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the WWE Retro Kevin Owens from Mattel. That's right, I am continuing on with my look at these brand new retro figures from Mattel that are inspired by the old Hasbro WWF action figures that I grew up playing with. So I was instantly attracted to these. I think these are a lot of fun, so let's check out KO. As you can see, Owens comes on that new retro-style blister card packaging that does a good job of looking like those old Hasbro boxes. Has an image of Kevin Owens on the card back, and we have the little circle down below the figure there, letting you know he has authentic superstar moves, being the pop-up powerbomb. Looking at the back side of the packaging, we have a little demonstration there showing you how to do the pop-up powerbomb, which he is definitely not doing in that picture. It looks like he's just punching Roman Reigns in the face. That is definitely not the same move. But, you know, these old Hasbro figures were the same way. They all had the signature name for the move. They didn't quite do the move exactly what they were doing, but, you know, it's still fun. You get the idea. We'll check it out when we open the figure. So let's pull Kevin Owens outside of the box and get a good look at him here. So as you can see, the figure is in that kind of short squat pose, just like those vintage figures, and he stands just under 5 inches tall. So the proportions are all kind of goofy on these, but it's just like those vintage figures from Hasbro, with the only exception being that the head sculpts are a little bit better on these. So it's a pretty decent Kevin Owens head sculpt there. Definitely still cartoony, which fits in with the rest of the figure there, but the overall build is really nice on these. That's one thing I've been very impressed about. Mattel has done a great job of really mimicking the feel of those old vintage action figures. I mean, you got the same kind of hard, shiny plastic there. The figures feel nice and solid, and they all have their action features intact, just like those old figures. So articulation has been pretty similar on all of these figures, with the heads being able to move left and right. The arms can move up and down on Kevin Owens here. You can see nice solid articulation at the shoulders. He does not turn at the waist, but that's because his action feature is a spring in the torso there. And then he does not have any posability in the legs. They are solid, just like on all the vintage figures, so he gets a nice solid stance. So his action feature basically works like this. You tilt the body backwards, and he springs forwards. So, yeah, they loosely call that a pop-up powerbomb, but seriously, that could just be something as easy as like a hammer fist to the face, bionic elbow, you know? That's pretty much what we got going on here. I guess we could get creative, though, and just, oh, there we go, pop-up powerbomb, lean him back, and, well, you know, you get the idea. It doesn't really do a powerbomb thing at all. Yeah, so it almost more works like you're just going to fling them backwards and hit a guy. So they call it a pop-up powerbomb. It's definitely not a very good powerbomb action feature, but like I said, at least the feature is still fun, and it's still just like those old Hasbro figures. And since I keep talking about those, let's go ahead and bring in some of the actual ones that I have here, like Ted DiBiase, who's about to just punch Kevin Owens right in the face. Oh yeah. Did my hand get in the way of that? Here, let's try that again. Boo! Man, seriously, I love the old action features on these. And look, I know that they're not superposable and you want to actually do wrestling moves with your figures, and that is one of the things that I always bugged me as a kid. But looking back now, I'm totally nostalgic for these, and I love the action features. And I think these were done really well. I think Mattel's done a great job with these, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of the other figures that they bring out in this lineup. I would like to see them kind of give a lot more of the current roster some of the same treatment, but also looking forward to some of the more retro-inspired figures that they're doing, because they do have like a Purple Gloves Undertaker coming out, which I'm really excited for, and even the Ultimate Warrior, so it might be fun to see some other retro-inspired figures. So there you guys go. There is a look at the brand new retro Kevin Owens figure from Mattel. Great little figures here. If you collected the originals, I think these will have the most appeal for you. These are hitting store shelves right now like Walmart, which is where I found mine. Picked them up for $9.99 each, which is a pretty great price. So happy hunting, my friends. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on a review. Until next time, my friends.